Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tank Talk. I'm your host, the guy of the channel. Um, Today we're going to be going over five sharks that I think need to have, not need to necessarily, five sharks that I hope have a really good breakout season. I once again I have my little script right here on the side, so if you guys see me looking at that, it's because I'm not trying to get lost in my thoughts. At number five, we have Cags. All right, Luca Cagnoni, right? Cags, I'm suck at names. Reading's not my strong suit, right? I do love reading and writing though, but Cags. I would love for Cags to finally break the lineup of San Jose. I don't know where he fits though, which is kind of insane. Let me actually pull up Puckpedia because I don't think that he's like at all on there. I don't know, maybe he is. We have, yeah, Nurse, Truba, Orlov, Kesselring, Dickinson, and Kags. That's our six. I guess, yeah, I guess he is there. Gosh, I mean, uh, Kags, we saw him play the last, I think, 2, 3 games of last season, and he showed really promising things, right? I mean, he's a smaller defenseman, but I think that's the way the NHL is going, is that they're going to want to maybe a pair of smaller defensemen or a smaller defenseman and then a much taller defenseman, right? But Cags, what we saw of how well he already kind of improved that blue line from just playing those 3 games, right? I'm not expecting I I'm not expecting. I I hope he does really well. I hope he does great. I hope he fucking kills it, right? But I don't know how many play times he's gonna get. I don't know if he's gonna be our power play guy. I don't know if he's gonna be our power play shutdown guy. Um. So who knows where he fits? But I just want to see him put up at least 35 points. I think that'd be great. 35 points rookie season defenseman. I mean it's a lot, right? Don't get that twisted. But I think he's got it. I know the last game, the Winnipeg Jets game that we played, where Macklin Celebrini broke 115. I know that they were trying to get him a goal, right? They were trying his best to. I'm getting a call right now. Let's see. Scam likely. Don't answer scam calls, guys. Um, they were trying so desperately to get him an NHL goal, and I just respect the hell out of that. The team said, "All right, hey, we won the game. Matt got his shit. Tags, we're gonna try to get you yours, right?" Um, Small guy. I don't think he's still growing. Unfortunately, who knows? Maybe he does. Maybe he has a crazy growth spurt, or maybe he gets some height extending surgery. I'm kidding, but I would love to see Cags break 35 points, 35 points, and I'd be so happy with that. My number four I have is Misa. And I think that we're gonna see Misa break out this season. Like, I don't think that it's like, oh, hey, he's going into his sophomore season this season, I believe, right? So is he going into his sophomore season this season? Let's see. Yeah, he is. Um uh, I want to see Misa actually claim that second center spot. I would love to him to see 50 to 60 points right there, but seeing him as the definitive second center, taking it from Wenberg, that'd be awesome, right? And if we get Stenberg to do really, really, really good, and he does absolutely great, Stenberg and Misa, that might be an even more terrifying combo than Celebrini and Smith, if I'm being real. But we need that forward depth, like I said I think in my first video, where we need to have massive depth on our front line. So hey, our line one's having a shit night. Line two, let's pick up the slack. Shit, line one, line two, picking up line three, run this shit, right? So having that forward depth, I think would be great. But I would love to see Misa have a really great sophomore season, 50 to 60 points. I think he might even smoke that. I think it's going to depend on how much he wants it, and I think he wants it a whole lot. So he might even break 70, and I hope he does. I think Misa's an absolute dog. He's an absolute unit. Who I'd like to see the most, you know, development, I guess, wise, and he looked really good in Worlds was Dickinson, where he hopped on. He was playing Worlds. He got off the roster. but then he came back on, I think, when they were playing another team. I don't know if it was Russia or not, but somebody. But they're saying, why didn't they play Dickinson sooner? He looked so good, right? He looked great. Like, why would you see this guy now? And if that tells you something, I think he's working a whole lot on this offseason on what he needs to fix, right? So I cannot wait to see how he handles this new season up, especially with the people that we have in that blue line with him, with Truba is a defenseman, right? Yeah, Truba and Nurse. I think those guys are, those guys are dogs in their own way, and I think that they'll be able to guide them out and say, hey, this is what you need to do here, 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 and here, right? So I can't wait to see how Dickinson develops with that. Oh, you know who we're missing? No, Kesselring's on there. Who is texting me? Okay, sorry. But I would love to see Sam Dickinson have an absolute crazy potential power kill play guy, right? Like, I mean, I think he can do it. I know he's left-handed, but hey, your number one D doesn't need to be right-handed, right? So I would love to see him just absolutely kill it. That's my number three. My number two that I have is Askarov, and I know I mentioned this yesterday. It's, 5 realistic goals, but I would love to see Askarov just absolutely develop into a beast. It's, I mean, we were the third worst in the NHL last season of allowing goals, right? But we were somehow a point off from the wild card playoff. I mean, it's going to be crazy this season just thinking about it. But I think Askarov, if he can give them uh constant above average goaltending, we're clear. Uh, and we can't use the excuse of, hey, he has a shitty defense anymore. Like I said in the last video, I think our defense is a lot better now. I know we got rid of a lot of people, and yeah, that sucks. But it's the play of the game, right? Get better, get better, get better, get better. Like that should be the whole goal of when you own a team. If I would love to see Askarov have above a .910 save percentage, right? And would love to have him have 25 to 30 wins under his belt. And I think it's possible. I really do. Let's not go on those crazy losing streaks. Let's work on that glove hand and we'll be golden, right? I mean, maybe do some more squats on that chicken leg. I'm kidding. But he joked about it too, about having that chicken leg when his padding came off that one game. And it was a skinny leg, but the motherfucker's flexible as hell. He did do the splits, more flexible than me. So he's got it, right? But would love to see Askarov just absolutely blow it out the water in this with this new defense, this new decor, and his offseason. He's training, right? They were so happy to get Askarov from we got him from the Predators, I'm pretty sure. And Greer was like, "All right, we got our future goaler, we got our future goaltender, right? We got our future goal guy. He's gonna be great." The next person who I would love to see just absolutely jumping points is Smitty. I think Smitty's an absolute unit. I think he's a dog. But the gap from him and Celebrini last season was fucking insane. If Smitty can get up, his 5-on-5 production is really good. I know it improved a lot from his last season, but I would love to see him break through 70 to 80 points. Just get a point per game, right? That would be amazing. I think he wants it even more, right? Like, hey, it's game time this season, and I think that's the Sharks' mentality going into this is it is game time. This is the season where we are gonna end this playoff drought that the Sharks had since 2019, and we're gonna be a actual playoff contender. Fuck losing the first round, let's win the second one. Fuck winning the second one, let's go to the third one. Let's drag this shit to the fucking finals, right? If we can do that, I am so happy with this fucking team. And they're just gonna want it, and other teams are gonna want it, but we're gonna want it more, I think. We're gonna need to want it more if we're gonna want to win. So those are my just 5 guys that I think could, you know, need a quote unquote breakout season, but 5 guys I expect to have a breakout season this season. And of course they're the younger guys, right? But I mean, they're young, they're still learning the game, and they're gonna get better. So that's was the video today. 5 players that I think will have a breakout season, and I'll see you guys Friday. I don't know what I'm gonna do Friday. If you guys have any ideas, we can go ahead and do that. Just leave it in the comment section below. You guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.